matching. Can we hear me? Should really put an apron on. An apron? I can't afford it. Welcome back, everybody. This is Marylin Rossano from Rossano's Casa. And today I dressed to match what we're cooking. Unintentionally, of course. But I feel like, see, who said that food and fashion don't coexist? They do. Anyway, do you like my shirt? Very spring-like. Today's 35 degrees here in Sydney and it's only spring. So I thought I'd whip out my orange, very Italian, I don't know, Italian, Greek, whatever. I digress. Today we are making a side dish. I would call it a side dish. Side dish, veggie salad situation. Now, to me, this is not a meal. Some people would call it a meal. Not me. This is a side dish. So I'm actually going to be filming my chicken marinade recipe. So it's going to be a 2-part series. We'll share the pumpkin side dish salad today. And then I will be grilling up my chicken for next week. It's a very simple marinade. I feel like you all need to make it. It was very popular on Instagram. So I thought, why not put it on YouTube? So today, this is a roast pumpkin salad side dish. We're going to roast the pumpkin as such, which I will explain with skin on, which you can eat. This is, I'm pretty sure, a Jap pumpkin. So it's got that kind of colour skin. And I've cut them into 2-centimetre kind of slices. So I bought half a pumpkin and I've just literally sliced it. And we are going to simply sprinkle some cinnamon, ground cinnamon over the top. Cinnamon, pumpkin together, magnifique. Salt, pepper, olive oil. We're going to bake it. I've got my oven preheating at the moment. I'm going to flip it. Then I'm going to serve it on a platter with some nice garlic yogurt, Greek yogurt, some fresh coriander leaves. If you don't like coriander, you know the drill. I feel like everyone that doesn't like coriander has to make a statement of it, which is okay. But we all know, you guys know the drill. So just use parsley or something else instead, or just leave it out. I don't know. And some chili, de-seeded long red chili, which I have finely diced, some roast pine nuts, and that's it. Very simple, very easy. I love it. And like I said, I'm going to be serving it up with some grilled chicken thigh pieces. My kids will not eat this. Of course they won't. I pray the day that my children will eat dishes like this. They will not. So I'm going to be boiling some corn for them because I'm a sucker. I want them to have their veggies. So they'll be having just some corn, which is okay. That's their veggie fix. With the chicken, you could serve it up with some rice, as is, noodles, pasta, whatever you like. Anyway, flip the camera around. Let's get this happening and into the oven so we can get onto the chicken for next week. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. I will link the recipe below for you all. And if you like any of my recipes, you can leave a star rating on the website. You can leave a review below. Let me know if you chop, change, add, leave out certain things in the comments, because like many of us with videos, we go to the comments and see, I don't know, I like to know different options and tweaks because we all learn from each other. I'm just the one behind the camera putting it out there. Anyway, all right, let's flip the camera around and get this into the oven. We have our pumpkin as such, 2-centimetre thickness. You can eat this skin. I promise you can. It is totally fine because it's going to crisp up and taste so delicious with the pumpkin. It's going to give it that crunch texture. So I'm going to sprinkle this with ground cinnamon, salt, pepper, olive oil, get that baking. I will turn it over halfway when it is in the oven. I will let you know. It's all in the recipe as well. And then as soon as it comes out of the oven, let it cool down just slightly, put it on a platter. I've got some natural Greek yogurt, which I'm going to mix with garlic, and then just literally just add the chili, coriander, and roasted pine nuts on top. Like, how easy is this? Come on, you guys. Let's go in with our ground cinnamon. I like to just do it from a little bit of a height, even though my OCD is worried about it getting everywhere. But if I do it too low, you're going to run the risk of clumps of ground cinnamon in certain spots of the pumpkin. So this is a little bit of an even distribution of it. Now I like to do this now on both sides. I'm just going to flip these. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's put the salt on first. That would be smart. I told you, we leave this totally raw and unedited. Let's go in with salt and then I'll flip it over. Like a normal person. Salt. I feel like pumpkin's quite bland. It's sweet, but it's bland. It's bland, so we need to season it quite well. Ground black pepper, not too much, but pepper, keeping up with the spices here. All right, let's flip these around and do the same thing on the other side. So I've added the cinnamon, salt, pepper, and now I'm just drizzling a little bit. I'm just using light olive oil. Now, if you can add as little or as much cinnamon as you like. As you can see, this to some people would seem like a lot. For me, I'm totally okay with spices on my veggies, but you could go a little bit lighter if you like, just to test it out, but I promise it won't taste bad. So I'm going to put this in the oven. I'm going to just at 200 degrees Celsius, 15 minutes, rotate it, and then I will definitely let you know how long it takes on each side. All right, this has been 15 minutes in the oven at 200. I'm going to flip it over. And then we're going to put it in for probably another 15 minutes or so, right, because we really want it to crisp up. See that caramelization that's happening? Yeah, you want that on both sides. Anyway, let's pop it back in. Oh, there, Saved by the Bell. There we have the pumpkin. Isn't it stunning? So I'm just arranging it. I've let it just sit for about 15 minutes or so after it's come out of the oven. Just so that if we just handle it right out of the oven, it will just kind of flop. Anyway, I'm just arranging it on a platter of choice as such, and I'm going to mix. Oh, geez, well, that was just great, wasn't it? Remind me, the whole show is pretty much bloopers. So we have some Greek yogurt here. I'm going to add in a teaspoon of minced garlic. It's my own minced garlic. I'm going to probably add just a pinch of salt. Not necessary, but I do feel as though we could do with it. Mix it quite well. Then we're just going to add dollops of it all over. If you are lactose intolerant, you could replace this with coconut yogurt. I think that equally tastes amazing with the pumpkin flavour. You could serve this on the side if you know, maybe some people don't want, you know, the yogurt. They might not like the combination. We're going to go in with some fresh coriander leaves. If you do not like coriander, you just use parsley. You could leave it out. I'm just thinking I wouldn't use like oregano, to be honest. I'd probably just play it safe and just do parsley. I don't think dill would go. Sorry, I'm trying to actually mentally think. Let's do a bit of chili. I've de-seeded it. You could leave the seeds on depending on how spicy you like it. You could leave it out. You could serve it on the side. All the above. And then some toasted pine nuts. You could add walnuts. You could add slivered or almond flakes. And that's literally it. How amazing is that? You will love it. I promise. It is delicious. You could serve it room temperature. I would definitely serve this room temp. I wouldn't. I mean, you can have chilled pumpkin. Just doesn't taste the same as freshly baked. Anyway, hope you love it. The recipe is in the bio. We'll flip it around. I'm waiting for the chicken to grill, which is next week's episode. And this is going to be my lunch/dinner. This is my lunch. I want this piece. Oh my gosh. Bring the plate a bit closer, Marylin. Beautiful pumpkin. Pick out a piece of chicken. Might have two actually. One or two people. I don't know. Well, we've touched this one now, so let's just go two. So good. Wait. Pumpkin is so underrated. I used to hate pumpkin as a kid. That is the final result, minus two pieces because I ate them with my grilled chicken. Anyway, hope you love this episode. I think I want to serve this up at the next supper club. It's so good. Very, very underrated. Anyway, hope you love it. Recipe, a link below. Hope to see you at a supper club if you are in Sydney. Apart from that, Bye.
So good. Spice, sweet, but like crispy. Amazing. Amazing with the grilled chicken. You're gonna love it.